Hi, and welcome to my Tidbits this week. I'm going to talk about seasonal properties. And if you're not familiar with them, they're not really common. They're pretty common on the Cape, but once you leave the Cape, I'm not sure you'll hear about them quite as much. But a seasonal property is one that closes down for a number of months throughout the year. So on the Cape, that is usually from October until April. So during the winter, late fall, winter and early spring months, you have no access to that property. There's no running water, they shut down the septic, there's no electricity, they shut that all down. They usually will pay for winterization of the property, and you're not allowed access to it. Generally speaking, you cannot sleep there, stay over. And the reason they started offering these properties was to avoid overburdening the school systems and the police and the fire and all of those things that need year-round attention. So they created these complexes, and they were at one time little tiny beach cottages. They weren't heated anyway, so you couldn't stay there in the winter. And over the time, people have added mini splits or some type of heat or a fireplace or something like that along the way. So they're pretty common on the Cape. There are a lot of communities that are just seasonal only all over the Cape. And they charge a condo fee that covers, septic and water and electric sometimes, and closing it down for the winter. And they're usually less expensive because they're not year-round units. So you can find them anywhere from 150 on up, depending on the size. A lot of them are just tiny little cottages near the beach that you can walk to the water. If you're a beach bum, it's a perfect little getaway for the summer. And they're less expensive. The only issue with seasonal is sometimes it's hard to find financing. So if you need to finance that, you need to do a little research in advance and make sure you can find a company that will finance you for a seasonal property. So that's something to look at. If you're wanting just to come down for the summer anyway, that might be a good choice for you going forward. So anyway, take a look. And if you need me to send you some, I'm happy to do so. Have a great week, everybody.